What's up, guys? Dale Valor here for Modern Valor Dating. Listen, today we're going to be talking about a topic that I see come up so much in terms of guys are trying to go in life and things that they're trying to do, whether it's maybe in the workplace, maybe it's in their dating life, maybe it's in a relationship context. I just see it as a predominant problem. And what I'm talking about is what is holding you back. Listen, we're at the beginning of a new year, man. It's time to start unshackling yourself and being able to get out there and, finding your purpose, getting down your path, and being able to do that, man, without a liability or without, a bunch of weight on your shoulders, that you can move freely, man. How are you going to find that dream girl? How are you going to find that right relationship? How are you going to find whatever it is that you're looking for, man, if you've got all these things holding you back? All right, so I got the top 5 tips on what's holding you back and how to resolve it. Let's get it. Hey guys, just want to take this quick time out just to remind you to subscribe to the channel, man. We do not want you to miss anything. If you're getting value out of this content, we want to be able to get it to you as easily as possible, and I think that's the easiest way to do it. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you're just like right on top of it, man. Also, if there's a topic that you want us to cover, put it in the comments. And let us know what you think about this video. That way, look, we can bring you the type of content and the type of information that you want, that's important to you, because we want to speak to your life. All right, we're going to hop right back into the video. Let's get it. All right, the first thing holding you back, maybe it's your parents. All right, listen, here's the deal. Your parents, albeit probably meaning well, probably wanting to set you off on the right track in life and protect you so you don't get hurt or you don't make a huge life mistake and, you have to try to double back and come back from, things like that. I get it, man. They're just trying to be good parents. But oftentimes when they do that, the problem is that it fills your head up with so much bad wiring and circuitry and just knowledge that you have to unlearn later in life. Because look, if you're constantly worried about, oh, don't do that, you might get hurt. Don't do that, you might get in trouble. Don't do that, you don't want to take too many risks. Don't do that, this constant holding yourself back because it's just the way that you were raised. Or conversely, maybe, if they didn't care about you at all and they just let you run wild and just let you do whatever, man, that doesn't help you either because you have no structure. You have nothing to rely on in terms of self-discipline, how to act, things like that. And now you have to learn that skill set older as an adult. And another thing too is, again, maybe meaning well, a lot of times parents try to set you up on a course in life that maybe doesn't jive with you, but you feel like you owe it to them, or you feel like that you owe them some kind of debt of gratitude for raising you. If they're like, oh, a safe profession, you need to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. And, you're just like, man, I really don't want to do that for the rest of my life. But, it's what my parents want me to do, and I want to respect their wishes and that kind of thing. Look, dude, here's the deal. You only have one life to live, okay? Once it's over, it's a wrap. Do you want to be laying in your deathbed, wherever that might be, contemplating your life and being like, yo, I really wish I would have did this. I really wish I would have tried that. I really wish I would have talked to that girl. I really wish that I would have did X, Y, and Z. But here I am regretting a lot of my decisions that I had in my life. Is that where you want to be, man? I doubt it. So listen, though, again, your parents might mean well, it's your life. You're the one that has to live by your decisions and what you do, not them. You don't owe it to them. You owe it to you and the man that you're trying to be and want to be and aspire to be. But it all starts with you, man. All right, we're going to hop into number 2. Let's get it. All right, the second thing potentially holding you back, your friends. Look, man, I've seen this happen time and time and time again, where somebody tries to better themselves. Maybe it's, hey, I want to start working out and getting in better shape, and I'm tired of living a very sedentary lifestyle. Or maybe they're like, I want to aspire to be an artist. Or maybe they're like, I just want to have a better sense of style. Or they're like, I want to learn games so I can get that dream girl that I've been thinking about trying to get all my life. Okay? What I have seen happen on many occasions is where the friend group says, oh, come on, man. That ain't you. That's not who you are. Why are you trying to do that? It's crabs in a bucket mentality. See, I don't know if you're familiar with that concept, but what it means is if you're boiling crabs, if one crab starts lurching towards the top of that bucket to make a break for it, because he's not trying to get eaten, or boiled alive, essentially, he's trying to make a break for it. One or two or three of the other crabs will grab that crab and pull him back down into the bucket. And that's what your friends are doing to you. Now, why are they doing that? Well, could be a couple of different reasons, but the main one being because by you getting better, all it does is shine a big fat light on their flaws and them not getting better and them not having the fortitude to get out here and try to accomplish some goals. All you're doing is just highlighting that in their mind. And so they don't want to see you accomplish those things because that just means they really didn't accomplish anything. And now it's in their head and they know it. So now the argument could be made, is that really a true friend? Well, I would argue not. Because look, if you're trying to get better, your friends should be encouraging you. Now, they say that you are the subtotal of the 5 people that you're around the most. If you're going to be the sum total of that, you have to be around 5 people that are making moves, that are trying to level up, that are trying to get better and have a sense of accomplishment and be on their path and know their purpose, all those things. You need to be around those people. Make friends with them so you can all encourage each other, not sit back and let your friends just weigh you down. Because if it's you have 5 friends like that, look, you're destined to be the 6th. All right, it's very rare that somebody breaks away from that and stays in that social circle or that friend group. It's very rare. So if you have friends like that are holding you back, aspire for a new social circle. And that may sound harsh. I grew up with these guys. That's easier said than done, Dale. Hey, look, you know what else is easier said than done? All those things that you want to accomplish. So if you really want to make it happen, just like I said in the first point, you only have one life, bro. Are those friends going to be in your deathbed with you? If they are, you can all have regrets together. It'll be nice. So, all right, we're going to hop into number 3. Let's get it. The third thing potentially holding you back, society. All right, listen, I'm not one of those guys, man, that blames society for my problems. However, if you're one of the type of guys, man, that where you look on social media platforms, maybe you're on Facebook, maybe you're on Instagram, YouTube videos, whatever the case might be, wherever you're at, and you're seeing people living the best life they can live because, here's a picture of them standing on the summit of Kilimanjaro, and here's another guy that just is riding a shark, and here's another guy that captured a unicorn. Thing is, man, look, I get it. You look at that and you're like, man, here I am sitting in my basement when this dude's over here, he caught him a Sasquatch. Listen, people highlight the best aspects of their lives on social media. And you probably know that. That's probably not something you haven't heard before. But the thing is, it's still, once it creeps in, man, you see it over and over and over. Because see, when you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you're seeing one after the other, after the other, after the other. Yeah, it's not the same person, right? But you're always seeing a constant highlight reel of people's lives. And what do? You compare your life to what you're seeing. And you're like, oh, it's not all rainbows and puppies and lollipops and bikini models. You know, it's not all that. So look, man, thing is, you can't let that put a damper on your life. And what you're trying to do is to say, I'm comparing my life to this. If you need to, put it away, man. Take the apps off your phone. You know, you don't have to live in that social media matrix. Now, look, we're all over social media. You know, we got a huge Facebook group. We've got an Instagram page that's kind of blowing up. It's doing well. All right, we've got a YouTube channel, clearly, because you're watching this. But I get it. You know, if it's a problem for you because you're on social media, stop. Take a break. Take a pause. Live real life. You know, another trap that guys fall into is comparing themselves to what other people have already done. You know, you go to the gym and you see some dudes that are just like super ripped, you know, like they look like they've been working out for a million years. And you're like, oh man, like look at me, I'm over here, I can't even hardly bench the bar. Okay, well look, dude, that guy's been doing it forever. He's put in the time, he's put in the work. You don't have to catch up to him. All you have to do is be better tomorrow than you are today. Compare yourself with yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Compare your today to yesterday. That's the only comparison that you should be making. Did you do better? Did you do the same? Or did you do worse? All right, we're going to hop into the next one. Let's get it. The fourth thing that could be holding you back, your girlfriend. All right, listen, if you're in a relationship and, you know, this is a trap that I see so many guys fall into that have a girl. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a girlfriend. You know, at Modern Valor Dating, we help many, many, many guys find that dream girl that they're trying to get that meets all their criteria, all that kind of thing. That's in large part what we do here. But here's the deal. You know, if your girlfriend is a stumbling block for you to get down your path, to be on your journey, if you're putting her before that, that's a problem. That's holding you back. And this is why. That girl that you're going out with, on the onset, when she found you attractive, wanted to go out with you, wanted to be in a relationship with you, it's because she wanted to be in a relationship with you, not this neutered version of yourself that trades in all the things that you want to do in life to spend a little more time with her or to make her happy in the moment. A quick, fleeting, momentary happiness. I don't want to make her mad. That's not what a good boyfriend does. You know, that kind of thing. Look, she wants you to be who you are, secure in the accomplishments that you want to have, the goals that you set for yourself, ambition, drive. All those things are hugely attractive qualities, man. And it's up for you to go out there and fulfill it. All right? See, here's the deal. Would you rather have a girl with you that is an asset or a liability? All right, now an asset looks like this. You're on your path. She wants to accompany you on that path and help you along the way. Wherever you may need some help, whatever, she's there, she's got you, she's supportive, wants to help you get there. Because it benefits her too, right? But what a lot of guys do is they take that 120-pound girl, heave her up on its shoulders, and start walking down the path. And after a little while, man, that 120 pounds is going to get heavy. It's going to make it harder for you. And that's a liability. Now, sometimes it's the girl's fault, where she's needy, wants attention all the time, things like that. And that's something that you should screen for, okay? Because you don't want that in your life. However, sometimes it's your fault. Why? Because you give in. Go along to get along. happy wife, happy life. You see? And now you've traded in all the things that you wanted to do in life for a relationship. Is that an even exchange? I would argue not. All right, we're going to hop into the next one. Let's get it. The fifth thing that could be holding you back, and I would argue this is the most important one, is you. You are holding yourself back. Why? Because you're overthinking. Because there's just too many obstacles in your way and you think it to be insurmountable and you can't do it. Look, man, the problem with that line of thinking is it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're right. If it's insurmountable to you, it will be insurmountable to you. So instead of thinking about things that way, man, small chunk it. You know, oftentimes guys, what they'll do is they'll bite off more than they can chew. And then they're just like, man, I can't do all this. You didn't have to do all that. You only had to do a part till you mastered that one part. Now, I'm a big believer in macro goals and micro goals. So what I mean by that is one big overarching goal. And then under that goal is a bunch of smaller goals. All right? So listen, let's put it like this. Say you want to be a millionaire. You're like, that is my goal. I want to be a millionaire, liquid cash millionaire. Not assets. I want a bag of money. You know, Scrooge McDuck style. I want to swim around in it. So the thing is, okay, cool. Now how much money do you got now? I got $5. All right, you got a long way to go, bro, to be a millionaire, right? Here's the deal. If you look at that million and you've got $5, you're like, man, I will never, ever get there. I have to make $999,995 to hit that million mark. Okay. Instead of looking at that big macro goal and being fixated on it, you know, to be a millionaire, you have to make, $500,000 first, right? $250,000, $125,000, $50,000, $25,000, 10, 5, 1, right? So instead of looking at the huge goal and being like, I'm so far away from that, I feel like giving up. Look at the next micro goal. You got $5. Look, man, you need to make $100. You can make $100. That's not that hard. Then once you have that, okay, I need to make another $400 to get $500. That's doable. I can do that. You see, now instead of just fixating on that huge goal that seems like a million miles away, I guess that's $1 a mile. Instead of looking at it like that, just look at the next thing in front of you and tackle that. And then you don't have to worry about getting to that million. Because at some point in time, you'll turn around and you'll say, whoa, look at all that ground I covered that you would have never covered if you didn't start. Okay, so just start, man. Listen, we did a video a little while back on knowing what it is that you want. Look, man, if you don't know what you want, you are wandering aimlessly through life. You have to be concrete on knowing what it is that you want in life. So what I want you to do is I want you to go check that video out because we go super deep on it, man. And I want you to come away knowing what it is that you want so you know what your purpose is and you can start going out there and getting it. Okay? All right, guys, I will see you there.